least my mic's working, even though one of my headphones is not. All right. Hello. Oh boy, that was a headache and a half. Oh. Okay. You
Do you
hear
feel
me?
better?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I think my ears also unclogged finally as well. They didn't
Oh,
initially.
good. You know what? Earlier today, I was having a little bit of a funny head too. So,
Yeah. And then after trying to get an ear fixed, voice just
mm-hmm.
went out and nothing worked.
Sometimes just a little nap is all you need.
I had to do a hard nap, unfortunately.
Ah.
Then I'm also gonna do this now. You both are in.
Oh.
You,
Yeah. There we go.
you already get the next job? Because I do not see it if you did.
Yeah, it's
I believe
Cypress.
it's in Cyprus.
Okay. Lower or upper? I guess.
Actually, hold on.
Oh,
It just
Davis.
changed, so now it's Davis.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm not gonna complain.
No, that's better, anyways.
Davis.
Do you remember where to go for Davis, Eliza?
Click hole. No, click lovers.
Yep. You can do that,
one.
or you can do right up
This
here
one.
across from the taco shop.
This is my go-to.
Ah.
You just need to make sure you're on good terms with Saints.
Oh. Hmm. Yeah, you know what?
They don't see it, doesn't. Oh, well. That's a possessed. This one. That's.
Yeah,
That's
speaking of the Saints.
one more set, each of us, and then we're done.
Brilliant.
It is quite a bit faster. Out of here before that thing decides it wants to become a rocket ship.
Yeah, good call, good call.
So, which of you two joined New Epsilon, or were in the city first?
As part of New Epsilon,
Yes.
Eliza was in New Epsilon before I was.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I was in it back in Vice City.
Yeah. It's more like referring to being like in Los Santos. Not, like,
Gotcha.
overall.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've been
yeah.
in Los Santos longer than
Okay.
Eliza, but she's been in New Epsilon longer.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Diego's actually been really helpful with giving me good ideas on how to go about setting up our nonprofit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good.
Vespucci.
Vespucci. That. I'm trying to remember. Because we were just there, weren't we? No,
No.
we weren't.
Laporta is like Vespucci adjacent.
La
Okay,
Porta is
Vespucci.
exactly where Vespucci says Vespucci is.
Oh, gotcha.
This, I feel like that it's missing a word. If it added the word, it would make more sense.
Oh, okay.
Which would be canals.
Oh! Oh.
Mhm.
Okay, because we did. Trying to remember because I'm testing myself on locations. I know we've done Vespucci at least once.
Yep. So Vespucci has a couple spots that you can do.
Is it the spot by the?
You can do like that across from the old burger shot,
That's right. Okay, yep, we did do that.
or you can go down into the canals like we're going here.
Which we're doing right now. You just don't reverse over this bridge. Never do that.
Oh no, yeah, that'd be quite tricky, huh?
There's a little lip on the other side of the bridge, and the back end of a garbage truck perfectly makes it so you cannot go over that lip.
Oh.
And in fact, you jam it into the lip and you cannot move.
I got a bike!
There we go.
Good job.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just got really excited about getting a bike.
That was her first one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember my first time getting one.
Ooh! Watch out, big bike boy coming through.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm very proud. I'm telling everyone about it.
Next step's gonna be getting access to the recycler.
Ah. We'll
But
work on it.
don't use it yet.
Nah, you won't want to use it until you're maxed.
Yeah.
Always interesting, just the breaks, the break-even points in it.
Yeah, I was testing it with some colleagues from Material Hub, and
Mm-hmm.
even when I was at like 290, like that 290 to 300 was such a big difference in what we got from the grinder.
It's about 8.
Yeah, it was wild.
So when I do find, recyclables like this, am I still able to find more even if I'm carrying, like a bicycle, or will my hands
Yep.
be too full?
No, you can
Okay.
still carry, yeah.
You can carry up to 4, 1 in your hands, and then 3 in your backpack.
Oh, okay, easy.
If you have
Alright.
the weight, of course.
Okay, we should depot.
Yep. I saw the trunk was mostly full. I ran this yesterday with someone, and we made right around 6K materials in a in like less than a normal shift.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I heard that like people are getting like more materials too now.
Yeah. It varies. Earlier today, I had a couple in which I didn't get nearly anything. I got like the old numbers. But like I always go in the morning when I wake up. I go and just solo go around and grabbing just the loose bags because I don't like seeing trash everywhere in the city.
Yeah. I was gone for like a week, but so this is my first time like back at work, but
Okay.
I know now it's like 24 hours and
Mhm.
it's just so nice.
Yeah, it wasn't 24. It like you could sign in.
I heard
and
that it
sign
was like
out.
a little fucked up that they weren't
Yeah.
assigning the jobs, but
Dispatch was still closing. They
Yeah.
hadn't found enough people to run dispatch 24/7 yet.
yeah. But good old Leo got it covered now.
Yep, it does. Oop, a little too close on this side. Wow, we have 1,500.
I know, I saw that. It was wild.
It's just crazy.
Right, there we go.
Easy.
Wow, that's breezy. All right. And then here is these, and that should be everything.
All right.
Yeah.
That's about 1,700 for the first depot, which is amazing.
Yeah, that's great.
Wow.
Every depot yesterday was about 1,000 with 2. So, but you also Liza didn't have the ability of picking up anything, and so now that you do, it's gonna speed us up a lot because I am very unlucky when it comes to the salvageable materials.
Oh, really? I feel like I'm usually pretty lucky.
My luck is in location.
Ah.
Mm.
Like this?
Yep, my jobs typically are. Oh, there goes SOB behind us. My jobs are typically like right next to each other and all usually clumped up.
Oh, that's the best.
We're actually just gonna ignore that one and just do it in here.
Brilliant.
There they go again. Ooh. I've heard like Eliza's thoughts on what she wants New Epsilon to be. What are your thoughts, Diego?
Oh, me and Eliza, we're very much aligned.
Okay. Always curious with people in similar organizations having slight like variations in what they're looking for.
Well, I have a history with I used to run a wellness retreat on a private island that I bought.
Ah.
You know. So yeah, I would say me and Eliza we're pretty aligned on our end goal for the
Okay. Do you work a little bit more with finances and how to like set up business proposals and things like that?
I can do business proposals. I did all my own stuff. I used to, before the economy collapsed
Mm-hmm.
5 years ago, I used to have a movie studio.
Okay.
And then I used to be junior CEO of Burger Shot.
Oh.
Mhm. So yeah, I can do like the business proposal,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. And then, I'm also good at talking to our new members and getting them excited about the program.
That's good. Always need that. Always need someone who can inspire others and raise morale.
Yeah, Eliza's very much the she's the one who thinks about the projects we want, and then I just help kind of get the direction of what we're gonna do and kind of make sure that we're moving towards our goals.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just really excited.
You don't have to apologize for being excited.
Wow. It's like Christmas Day 2024.
I feel like
I got another bike!
as you practice more, I feel like you find things more frequently.
Yep.
So you have that to look forward to as well.
I feel
once
very
you,
special.
Once you hit max, you actually find twice as many.
Oh wow.
You get like 2
I have so many bikes! I have 3 bikes! Holy guacamole! I'm contributing!
You're already contributing.
But I'm contributing more!
Yeah.
They're doing even more. I mean, hilariously now, the trash bags are worth way more than the, scraps are. Which is great. A bag is worth about 23 to 30. And
okay.
the scraps are worth about 20 each, roughly.
Incredible. Oh, we're eating well tonight.
Yeah.
So now that the jobs are 24 hours, how do you usually decide when to stop? Do you time box it or do you like set a goal for
So
materials?
typically what I have done is I work the normal schedule, so 6:30 to 8, and then we depot, we take a like 30-minute break, and then we go back. And if we want to continue doing the night shift, we can. And then you stop at like the most you do is a 24-hour stint, and then you need to take a break. So if you go 6:30 to 6:30, that's fine. Just you don't start the next you don't just keep going. We decided to stop last time once we each had once we hit 5,000 materials for the
I don't think I could handle a 24-hour.
We haven't done it yet. I have a feeling we are about. My friend is going to want to do that soon.
I usually just do Sani once a day, and I would do one shift. I mean, depend if we had like MOPEC orders, then and we had to do it. Then like I think the most I did was 4 shifts in a day because we had to get the materials. Because
yeah, I used to do 6.
I don't know if it changed, but like we're the only ones who can fulfill the MOPEC stuff, and so like we would have to bust it out. But it was
my friend did custom orders, so
it was terrible.
Yeah, he was doing like orders for all of ADMC, for all of Chaos Legion, all at once. I think he'd have need like 20k materials in a week.
Oh yeah.
It used to be like, man, that takes forever, and now I'm like, yeah, that's not that bad.
No. Yeah, now it seems like it's pretty quick.
Now I think in like 4 shifts you'll get about 10k for materials, which is nuts. Really careful with this one. I'm actually gonna pull it back a little bit more because cars will hit this, and if you're on the backside, you will get bumped around.
Trash, trash, trash. Trash, 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 trash.
It's to the point now when I'm just, out and about in the city and I just see a garbage truck go by. I just think I should take a picture of this and send it to my colleagues.
One of these days, I want to get the entire apartment cleaned out. That's it. That's all I want. I just want you look at the apartment and it's there's not a bubble around it. I will be happy.
All right, nothing this time, but that's okay.
You'll get those. You'll get those.
I know. I am but a greenhorn.
I mean, I've had being maxed. Haven't found a single one in an entire like depot set. Like so like 6
it
jobs.
happens.
I've also had it recently in which I found 16 pieces of scrap in a row.
16.
Yeah. 3 separate jobs.
That's impressive.
It was crazy, and I was like, oh, this is where all of my scrap luck went, into this one time. But you said you help out with Material Hub? earlier?
Yeah, I work there.
Okay. I will let you know that earlier today, someone came through saying that they got shot by someone who did not like the idea of him starting a different material organization. Just be on the lookout in case someone's trying to overreach a little bit.
I don't think Material Hub would do that.
People do some weird things when they think they have a monopoly on something.
Did they say who it was?
They did. I cannot discuss it. That is part of an investigation as well as the whole doctor-patient stuff.
Hmm. Well, I'm going to assume that they said it's someone in Material Hub then.
I don't know. The name didn't sound familiar to me. But I also don't know many people besides Cloak.
I did see that there's also Trash Pandas is a new one that I saw on Lemon List, which is not Material Hub affiliated.
Mm-hmm.
Is shooting someone over trash it goes against our core values at Material Hub.
Yeah.
Because we're not like backed by a gang or run by a gang or anything like that.
Well, I mean, it depends on if you thought the Lumberco was its own gang.
I mean, Lumberco wasn't. Yeah, I mean, Lumberco wasn't. They're not Material Hub though.
Yeah. Well, I thought Cleo was a part of Lumberco.
Yeah, but it's like its own business. She just
Okay.
worked for both.
You wanted to see what was up that ladder?
Oh yeah, I kept I was trying to readjust how I was holding the seat and found that I kept falling into it.
So that's 5. Oh.
Woohoo!
Oh, and we are full.
We're full.
Oh damn! Okay.
Roll a piece of trash back there and... Oh, you still have a bag in your hand, Liza.
Put a bag in your hand. Eliza?
What's up?
You have a bag in your hand.
There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Sorry about
There
that.
Oh, you're good.
A little bit of a headache. Yeehaw.
Oop. There we go. That was weird.
Yeah. I find that this spot kind of fucks with my head a little bit, you know?
Oh, okay. I have a relatively new brain, and I've noticed I don't have almost any headaches except in like blue spots.
I don't really get a headache there because my brain is pretty new too. But it's what happens there is sometimes I'll get on the truck. And then I woke up at the apartment.
Oh, all I heard was sometimes I'll get on the truck, then it was nothing, and then I end up in the apartment.
Oh, I dreamt that I fell into the ocean.
Oh. See, I get.
And then I woke up at the apartment.
A really bad headache next to Milton, or not next to Mosley's. So not Strawberry, but the other street.
Yeah, I heard the south side is a little rough on people.
Another
Sorry.
1,000 is crazy. Fine.
All right, there we go. Brilliant.
More. Very good. Great to Legion.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Oh, pardon
too
me.
gung ho. It happens. Diego, you say you do like a little bit of sanitation once a day. What do you do for the rest of the day?
Sometimes I'll do it more. It really depends on like what we need at the Mad Hub, and then I'll hang out with friends. I spend a lot of time, working with Eliza on trying to, elevate the Epsilon Center. But like work for like my job, the only job I do is Sani.
Okay. But I always like learning what people do.
Yeah, I moved away for a while, and then I moved back like a month or two ago, I think.
Okay. I think I've only been in the city for a little over, like, almost 3 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah, been here for all that long.
Oh, how do you like it so far?
Different. About the same as some of the other cities I've been to. But
It's very different than, how it was before the economy collapsed. And even from, before I
Hello.
moved away. Like everyone wasn't in a gang when I moved away.
Yeah. That's feels like right now that's the only way a lot of people know how to live.
Yeah.
Is you're a gang or you're nothing.
All right.
Unfortunate dichotomy.
Yeah. Like, before, like when I had my movie studio, like we'd make movies and then like premiere them and do stuff like that. And, I don't know. I don't know if people are like really into that anymore,
I mean, I actually was trying to help get a movie going. Honestly, now it's been over a month and a half. I don't know if you know Wit.
Yeah, I know it.
Well, he was trying to do a movie. Like it was a horror movie. And I don't know what happened, but we've never finished filming it. I think there was literally like 2 scenes left and never came back for it to finish it. So
I haven't seen Wit in a little bit.
yeah, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen one of his colleagues, Faye, around at all. Haven't seen the videographer around at all.
Who was the videographer? Max Dumont?
I believe so.
Yeah.
He was doing the last...
Metal chicken guy?
Huh?
Like, he does it.
Shaman guy?
Max.
I think so. Like
Yeah.
shamanish.
Yeah. He has a too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Max were gonna collab, or we're talking about it before the economy crashed, but we never actually did. But he does great work.
Yeah, he sounded very knowledgeable when we were
Yeah.
going through stuff.
Oh, he's phenomenal.
Car's having a little bit of an issue. Here come the police. Okay. I'm assuming you mainly do the one on the. You do the outside or the inside version, the Burton.
Either or. I think a lot of times we do this one, but sometimes we'll do the outside.
Now, if we ever get Richmond, you'll see a very different spot more than likely. Just past the graveyard.
Oh, I sometimes would go into like one of the neighborhoods, and then sometimes people do like behind the hospital.
Yeah, I remember what I used to.
Or I've seen one. It's like maybe it's not Richmond, but it's like when you start going up past like Burger Shot, like you're gonna hit the highway. Sorry.
On 5. Yeah, one I do is off of like West Eclipse, between West Eclipse Boulevard and Playa Vista.
Can you pick up?
I cannot. Let me try. Let me try to squat.
Yeah, this one's a little too heavy.
There we go. Ooh. All right.
Beautiful.
Let me know when you guys want to head back in. I'm fine going for a walk, but
Right now, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I've definitely been lax in, especially after coming back from my brief foray back to Vice City. I've been really lax on making sure that I've been staying on top of, managing personal funds. So this has come at a perfect time.
that's good. Getting close to my halfway point of my goal, so.
Perfect.
I just do it for fun. I don't really need money.
I wish.
I mean, I'm not rich, but you know.
Oh. But let's wait until we get to Richmond, and here's Richmond.
But I just, I don't need to buy. I'm not one to buy like a bunch of cars and
Same.
you know.
I have technically 2 cars, but really I only drive 1.
Yeah. Same. I have a shitty car that I bought, and then I have a
slightly
car
better.
that I, yeah.
Same.
And you know, being a homeowner, I think it's out of the question these days.
Yep.
So.
In this city, yes, it very much is. Unless you are gonna go split it like 3 or 4 ways with people.
Yeah, I used to have years ago. I used to live in Vinewood in a mansion, but prices up there are just so expensive now.
Yep. $6 to $8 million for a house.
Yeah, I think mine was like back in the day, it was like 1 point something mil.
That barely gets you a house on the south side now.
Right. And then you had to pay the asset fees on everything. And then I used to own the Valdes Theater.
Okay.
So then I had to pay asset fees for that. It was just a money pit, you know?
Yeah. All my money is going to surgery, so almost halfway to it. But still got a bit more to go, unfortunately.
Oh wow.
But yeah, this is the one that I was talking about for Richmond. Yep.
Very nice place right here. With 2 people, you can definitely just get it all and not have to worry about going a separate place. Back that, because that is 5. Yeah, it's like I'm almost at 750K.
Wow.
Oh, I need
wow.
I hope you don't mind me asking, how much do you need?
1.5.
Holy shit.
Yep. Well, have to go to Madrid for the surgery.
Oh. That sounds really intense.
Yeah.
Type of open heart surgery, and they have a new stem cell research going on there mainly for cardiac cells.
Oh.
So hopefully, the idea is they grow almost a second heart.
Okay.
Partial heart, and then replace what's damaged with it, and or if they can, just the entirety of the heart, and that way everything's the same.
Oh wow.
But it is expensive. I have to do preliminary testing so they can get my stem cells, and they can start growing the heart, and that takes about a week. And then I go in, surgery gets done over a day, and then I am in rehabilitation for about a week. And then I basically get a pacemaker, and from that point forward, I'm basically a regular person again.
Wow. That is some truly mind-boggling medical science going on there.
No
Yep.
doubt.
It's a bit crazy. Just not go the same direction they're going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, would you look at that?
Hey.
Perfect timing.
Yup. If I go with one specific person, his bad luck outweighs my good luck.
Oh no.
I've never experienced it quite like that before. But it's always across town, always.
Ooh.
Finding more.
I was having a bit of a drought. I was worried. I was worried that I had fallen out of grace.
My favorite is the filing cabinet.
I get a headache seeing a filing cabinet come out of a the top of a lid of a trash can. It hurts my head. I just stopped thinking about it. I just have to stop thinking about it. I don't know how Leo knows where to check for that, but he does. Alright. Back we go. Job offer was not completed. What?
Oh, what does that mean?
I know.
I don't know. Maybe someone else got the job.
Oh, like they got there first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One hit my car. Impressive, considering how far away it is from everything. Another. Oh.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
We're at over 4,000 right now.
Ooh. I think I might have accidentally compacted one time. That's probably
Yeah, I think you accidentally did it twice, and yeah, it's not
Ooh,
too bad.
okay.
I think the last
Might
one you
be.
might have done accidentally, and then it's fine. It happens. There's worse things
But I'm
that could.
supposed to be perfect.
No,
That's okay. Matt
perfect
Huffle's
is being
the light of the
imperfect.
I have to be perfect.
Yes, and
This
perfect.
is my Black Swan moment.
Perfect means it requires you to be imperfect.
That is very true.
So. And that's what you use to break AI.
That is true because at some point it kind of just starts self-cannibalizing.
It's just trying to like make sense of that, because it's just like, well, if you're perfect, then you have flaws, but if you're flawed, you can't be perfect, so you have to correct the flaws, but then you're not perfect, then you're perfect, and yeah, it just goes on and on and on until they just basically just explodes. Or it gives up and he just goes, you know what, you don't make any sense, I'm going to disregard what you're saying and I'm going to murder you now. But, you know, 50-50 shot. 50% that, you know, it just blows itself up. 50% that it just wants to kill you.
That's very... Oh, gosh. I have no mouth and I must scream.
Yeah, yeah. But see, in my thought process, if you're already trying to confuse the AI, it probably already wanted to harm you in some way, shape, or form. Really, it's 50% chance of getting out of it. And that's pretty good.
I'll take those odds.
AI is so silly.
Yeah, I mean, to me, the silly part is how many people call AI when it's not.
Right. It's
Like
not.
language learning machines.
Yeah, there's no true AI. And then all the stuff that they have today, it all has biases that are carried over from the software engineers who built it and trained it with the learning models. And
it profiles people all the time.
Yep.
I remember reading an article from, 2017, I think it was, that was talking about the use of, it called it AI, but it was like a self-teaching nanotech. I'm being very hyperbolic with the language here because I can't remember the words, but using them to do like not subcellular, but like surgeries on cancerous cells. Which is fascinating.
I mean, it's in theory possible if you have a way of figuring out a cell that's replicating too fast. Just go, okay, you look here. If it has this marker, blow it up. I mean, blowing up a cell is relatively easy.
Yeah.
You just put in like bleach. Put bleach molecules into a cell and you'll cause it to explode.
Oh.
That's how bleach is a cleaning agent. It literally causes cells to explode.
Ooh. Lucky me. Yeah, it also it covered a couple of different areas just in regards to using AI quotation marks in like medical situations, and it just started going down a rabbit hole talking about the like singularity of human knowledge, because eventually with these these learning machines, eventually they'll be able to learn quotation marks and process information at a capacity that we can't even conceive of. Like when those chatbots at Life Invaders started coming up with their own language and speaking to each other. Yeah.
Give me a second. I need to make one call real quick.
Of course. I found so many broken computers.
Halen.
Hey, 670.
670. Yeah.
You're doing great.
It's basically, you know where Ultimate Apartments are?
I think so. I think I'm like relatively near
Yeah,
there.
it's, I mean, I'll ping you, but it's basically there.
Just so I know.
Okay, I actually... There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, so I basically had a collision on my bike, and now the bike is completely out. It's fucking irritating.
Okay.
And I cannot move, or someone is going to collide with us and explode.
Yep. I'll be there in just a second.
Thank you. Appreciate you being awake and helping out.
Of course. See you in a minute.
Yeah, see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Friend had had just posted into his on Twitter that he needed a repair kit on Ulta, and I was just like, oh, well, I mean,
Oh, heck yeah.
you're heading that way, might as well stop by. Also the one who taught me how to got me into sanitation, so.
Really?
Yep. Helps most new people who come into the city with sanitation.
Wait, who is your friend?
Right here. Look. It just went and got new ones. There you go.
Perfect, thank you.
Yep.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yep. Told him he's lucky because I went and got new repair kits like right before we started doing this. So got a fresh one.
What a brilliant stroke of serendipity.
But his name's Gareth. Gareth Graves. They fling themselves through and my guess is their officers are going to the current shootout that has just happened. My guess. Yeah.
Another computer!
Yay.
Listen, I'm just celebrating my wins where I can get them.
Yep.
I mean, I was the same
How
way in
else
life
would
with
you
everything,
celebrate your
so-
wins?
Quietly and demurely.
I mean, but you could. Would you celebrate your wins when you're losing?
You know what? That is true. That is
You could
very
reflect
true.
on your wins when you're losing.
Yeah.
I could be doing that more. You know, it's actually whenever I do sort of like workshopping things in regards to, helping people who may or may not be struggling with addiction. That's a concept I usually try to push, like celebrate, your wins and your losses, but sometimes people focus a little too much on like, oh, if I keep relapsing, that means I have more to celebrate. And it's like, no, that's not how that goes.
No.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm having
You're good.
a moment. Okay. Whew, these trash fumes.
They sure are great, aren't they?
Yeah. It's like my lungs have never been fuller.
Mm-hmm.
That
It's
might
like I'm
be
truly
lead-
breathing for the first time.
So that might be
Lead.
lead toxins. We might need to get you checked out.
Ah. Praise craft.
Okay, so I've been meaning to ask this for a while. I understand the Flom is equal to like Aloha. Is that correct?
That's actually a really close approximation.
I know it's like you and me, so it's like just greeting yourself in a way.
Yeah, sort of I guess if I were to make
It's
a
like a
comparison,
namaste.
Namaste aloha. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a speedy.
That
Someone's
was very
dying.
fast.
Someone's dying.
Oh.
Someone's gonna explode. You know what we're gonna do? Because I think it hits this stop next.
Oh.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay,
You're
good.
fine.
Kiflam.
Let's not test it. Let's not test. Let's wait for it to pass this station, if we can. Don't see it. It's over. Oh, that is terrifying.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello, Kiflam.
There's a bag of trash up there. Yep. Nope. I'm doing that. Doing that after.
So wait, what was the question? Were you gonna ask what is?
And then what is craft in
Oh.
all of it?
Yeah, Kraft, who's noted as being. Oh, sorry, I'll let you finish.
Oh, because I was just saying, like, I know he's similar to a deity, but also I remember the other part, and I can't right now.
Oh, yeah, I can see where you're coming from. With the way that I interpret the writings, he's a little more, I guess, more of like a historical figure in my mind.
Okay.
I know some people exalt him to like godhood and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I think that sort of, in a way, like makes his teachings a little less tangible, in my opinion. People, are going to interpret it differently. I would say he's sort of prophet's not the right word.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like and King Solomon's not the right one either.
I'm just gonna move this slightly over because I see something and I want to grab it. For a second.
Yeah, Kraft was the emperor of the fourth paradigm and
Mhm.
is the source of a lot of Epsilon's foundational writings.
Yeah.
Oh, good eye.
I can smell it. Also, did Diego head pop?
Oh.
He
I
did.
don't know. Ah,
He 100% did.
as is the way.
Yeah. Let's move. I'm
Unfortunately.
gonna move the truck out of the way because I think he's supposed to wake up like
Oh,
right here. Right here. Oh wait.
Perfection. I hope that answers your
Mhm.
question well.
You did.
Yeah, unfortunately, there currently isn't a whole lot about Kraft as as a human being. A lot of it's kind of mythos and whatnot.
Sure. I mean, it's
But the
at least
the
fifth paradigm's
foundational
about,
ideas,
so.
exactly. The foundational ideas about us being inherently connected to each other.
Mhm.
Things are teachings that are adjacent to the golden rule and whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, I was always curious, in like the kind of the idea that each of us is just the deity that is dreaming, and every time the dream ends, they wake up, and then they are told by a parent that they will be able to join, the greater godhood once they have lived every life on their world, and they go back to dreaming and dream another life. They do
Like
it.
the allegory of the egg.
Yes. Exactly.
That is beautiful.
And so every nice thing you do is actually to yourself, and every horrible thing you do is also to yourself.
That is a really beautiful way of looking at things.
Always just
And
interesting.
And also a really good way to challenge one's perspective, especially with points of view that go against what you hold as a core belief. I try to challenge myself on that sometimes, and admittedly, there are times that I fail.
mean, it's one of the hardest things to do, right? Challenge,
Mhm.
challenge your own belief. It's your belief. How do you challenge it?
Mhm.
Like challenge it
Or-
in a way that it matters.
Mhm. Like taking something fundamental and going, but what if?
Or why?
Wait, that's actually, that's really good.
A lot of
Why?
it is okay. I believe we should be kind to everyone. Why? For a lot of people, that's where it ends. It just ends like, oh yeah, you should be a good person because you get to be a good person. Well, why? For some,
Utilitarianism.
yeah. Well, some people are gonna go, oh, because my religion, my belief system says that I get rewarded for it. Well, why do you believe that? Why does that hold more sway? You are hoping something happens afterwards. But right now, it's not. You could just disregard it. So why do you not? And you start, to me, it's a lot more of the like figuring out what you want instead of what you're told. 'Cause we tell ourselves a lot of things, but we really don't know.
Socrates with the well-examined life and all of that. That's what I aspire to.
It's hard. It's near impossible in a lot of the cases. Then someone's gonna come around and plant the feathered chicken in front of you and says, "Behold a man," and you're just gonna be like, "Well, shit."
There's always gonna be some Diogenes out there.
Yup. Lives in the sewer.
I wish I've come across more Diogenes in my life, admittedly. Not that I necessarily agree with them, but just taking something as simple as a feathered biped or a featherless biped.
Yep. Featherless, hairless biped.
And forcing me to reconsider what I originally held as an unchallengeable truth.
And you're like, oh wait, I need more definitions. I need more stuff to it.
At what point does it just turn into being plain old-fashioned pedantic? And at what point does it really digging into the meat of the matter?
I mean, I would say if you haven't talked in depth with Margot Escargot, surprisingly her.
You know what? I have had a couple of chance conversations with Margot, admittedly. None that have gone super beyond.
They really don't for a while. I know where you're going with it.
Admittedly, approximately 40% of our conversations have been about lizard people. We did go on a meditation exercise.
Okay.
And that was really interesting to get a bit of Margot's perspective on how she views the world. Oh, it seems that Diego woke up at the material hub.
Oh, that's pretty far away, isn't it? Isn't that up in...
That'll do it.
Isn't that all the way up in Sandy?
Wait. No, it should be by the Vanilla Unicorn. I'm gonna triple check here.
Yeah. Oh, because that's Lumberco. At least that used to be where Lumberco was.
You
don't have to be in the back.
Let's see.
You were going to.
There we go. Yep, I was about to. Hello, you're by Lumberco, correct? All right, we're on our way.
Literally down the street.
Kiflom. Yep. So Material Hub by Lumberco, not the scraps spot. I know exactly what you're referencing, though.
This is Lumberco.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know where Material Hub is in relation to
Yep.
here.
It's actually right in front of you, or right in, to our right directly. So
Okay.
Diego should be around here.
Wait, right in the alleyway.
Perfect.
And there's a piece of trash.
Ah, beautiful. Hello, welcome back.
Oh, thanks.
I kept your seat warm for ya.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
All right, there we go.
Mm.
Now we depot. And
Perfect.
then we move to La Mesa.
Ooh.
I woke up in the back of the material hub and I walked out to the like where the stage is, Eliza, and Cloak was there, and I was like, well. And then she's like, well. And then we did that for like 3 minutes, and then I was like, I guess I haven't seen her in a week. She's like, she's like, I just could not wake up the last 2 days. I said, girl, I have not been around for the last week. I love Cloak. She's so
That is
funny.
so funny.
She's so funny.
That sounded like a gremlin.
I don't know. There's something about trash.
That was just like a mischievous.
Just really brings me back to a place.
drunk.
No! Oh, there's just one bike left. There's something about that one trip only sort of grocery store mentality that takes over for me.
I understand.
Yeah, when you got to get it all in one go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's one thing, we don't have to worry about the hyper training.
I was about to say, I feel as though I've been seeing them more active over the past couple of days that I've been back, but I don't know if it's simply because I'm paying attention to them more.
They're usually around the south side. And then every once in a while they'll get stuck in one of the tubes. If you don't see them for a little bit, usually it's because they got stuck in one of the tubes.
Wait, what's the hyper train?
You remember seeing the train that was going at like near supersonic speeds?
Yeah, but what is it? I've never
just
seen that before.
It's just the one of the trolleys, and it, for some reason it's just going super fast.
Huh.
So
Like, is there a reason behind it, or is it just...
No, just random. I guess is like the electricity being supplied to it is just a lot higher than the others.
Weird.
Or a limiter got removed, something. Because it's just us. Across the street. Here.
Yes!
Like, oh.
Well, at least now Cloak is awake so she can buy our material.
Ooh, there we go.
Say, what's Cloak buying them at nowadays?
It depends on your
But yeah, I heard it ranges based off of how often you do it.
No, it's not how often. It's like it's based off your ranking
Okay.
and stuff. Yeah.
All right.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I didn't get the pay, but I'm fairly certain that was number 5.
No, I guess it's still showing as.
Oh, is it not?
Nope, I got one. There we
Ah,
go.
there it is. Delicious.
Selling Polito House, 6 garage, beatside 3 mil or near offer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
That feels very
Expensive?
no, inauspicious.
mm.
You know how have you ever had anyone that you know of give away what they cherish most? Someone who just gives stuff away?
Just give stuff away?
Mm-hmm. Like a lot of stuff. Like they're like, I have, these trading cards that I love, and I am going to
Well, they're not giving the house away. They're
no, they're
selling it.
But most people are selling houses for usually they're leaving the city.
Yeah.
To me, it always feels just odd, like bad, because it means someone's planning on leaving the city soon.
That's just the way of the world.
It is.
I mean, most of the people that I knew moved away.
Mm-hmm.
But, people come back.
Yeah, eventually. Most people find their way back to. Well, I wouldn't say necessarily they find their way back to where they want to go, not where they necessarily need to go. That sounds like clowns.
I miss the clowns.
For a bit there, I saw the clowns all too often.
A lot of the clowns that I see around now are not ones that I know.
Yes.
I mean, like, it's Jumbles, Mumbles, Lily,
Sooty,
Sooty.
Scruffy.
I haven't seen Sooty. Sooty's been
I
gone for a
haven't seen
while.
Sooty in a long time. We used to work together.
Because it was already full.
No, I sent her a text.
Like Ember's been around a lot. Moose Knuckles.
I know Moose. I don't know Ember.
Ember Quinn?
Yeah.
Huh. She hurts herself a lot, so she's in the hospital all the fucking time. I think
I
she's
just know the
like,
clowns from before the new clown order.
okay.
All right, beautiful. All right. gonna double check because I had a.
I actually have food stalls open right now. This way.
Talk to somebody that does G6.
I always find it funny how sometimes you'll overhear just random parts of a conversation driving by, and you're just like, I want to know more of what they were talking about. I heard some strange things, and I'm like, I want to know what happened here. Please tell me.
Yeah, I've learned to just let it roll.
And I haven't ever stopped to ask. I just, there are times where I'm very much like, please tell me. Okay, I guess I'll make up what happened because I want to know how you somehow got to this one of them. One of them was like said elephant calluses, and I was like, what the hell?
Elephant calluses.
I thought, what do you? How do you the elephant calluses? I just want to know.
Is it like a riff on elephantitis? Like,
I think
Maybe it's because like in a zoo, you have to give the elephants pedicures.
yeah.
oh, huh?
I was thinking of like, you know, if you walk barefoot everywhere, you develop calluses on the bottom of your feet. But they can be uneven, and for elephants, that is very dangerous because of their weight.
Oh, because that could cause like comorbidities.
Yeah, it causes like one leg to be used more often than the others, and strains it. And I think that would be my thought process.
That makes sense.
There we go.
Hey!
We should only have one left. Oh, that's not good. Get in the truck, get in the truck, get in the truck. It was just that one of the bins was not having fun.
It felt like a couple of the bins had raccoons in them, and I was a little worried because I know rabies is currently incurable.
No, it's curable. It's just a big needle.
Is?
Yeah, it's just a big needle. Yeah, there's rabies shots.
I feel like at my grown age, I should have known that.
If you catch it early, it's curable. That's
Oh,
one of
but if
the
you let it.
if it gets to a certain stage, it is incurable and very, very much deadly. It's,
Okay.
if you know what meningitis is, it's kind of along that line.
Oh,
Causes
okay.
brain swelling, changes in personality, which makes you hyper aggressive, and then eventually just causes you to die because
Fun.
of the hypertension in your brain. Always fun. I had to learn about it because of mountain lion attacks.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, does that come up often? Well,
I'm-
I imagine.
I mean, in this city, yes. In this city,
Okay.
every once in a while we'll have just like a string of people coming in for mountain lion attacks, and it's like all in one day. Like, why
Wow.
are mountain lions deciding today of all days? Oh, well, might have been a case of rabies. That's just like have run rampant.
Oh, because they're being more aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Since we don't have them to test, we just have to give everyone the shot, and a lot of people are. I made the wrong turn.
Nobody in the city's ever given me a rabies shot.
Really? I've given like 15 or 20.
No, never.
Hmm.
In all the years I've lived here, not a single one.
That feels wrong. Like tetanus. Getting a tetanus shot. You got
I don't think
it.
I've ever gotten one of those either.
What? If you get hurt, for me, if you get hurt while you're working sanitation, you get a tetanus shot. Sorry, that's just what's required. You're working a lot of times with like a lot of different metals that are, yep. And they, and because some of them could be rusted, you can then get tetanus, which, you know, also debilitates you to the point of needing an iron lung. I think it's the iron lung that you eventually need. Yes, Loud, I am still here. I'm here for about 2.5 more hours. I'm gonna move us over slightly, because it looks like they might want to get out.
Oh, you got it.
I have a feeling you're a East Coast person, because of when you fall asleep. You do fall asleep on about the same time I've noticed, where you'll like log out.
Should I be worried?
Most likely that was a vocal being shot.
Ah.
Yep. I also am someone who pays attention to a lot to patterns innately, so you're fine. How dare you have how dare you be sleepy? Not allowed. You're not allowed to be tired. You must watch always. That is how that works.
Oh, all right.
Yep. Of course I said that while I was yawning, so, you know. And back we go.
Nice.
They're full.
Oh, wow.
I think that would probably do it, because we are about to hit the start of the next shift. We've
Oh.
almost done this for 24 hours.
Yep.
We didn't start at 6:30, so
No.
started I think at noon, but
Close enough.
close enough.
Agreed. Ah.
I think that might have been Audra, actually.
Oh, okay.
The Mad Hub trucks are the ones that are dark green.
I figured it was something like that. I know Hydra doesn't really run sanitation anymore.
How do I know when I can be a big kid and crunch down materials?
And your max rep.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
Hello, Kiflav.
Lucas decided to come back to us
Wow.
after being asleep for 50 years.
All right.
Aren't we all?
Getting harassed.
Who's harassing you? It couldn't be me. You just called me
Sean.
stinky.
Could it be?
How am I harassing her?
Could it be my friend?
Couldn't be.
All right.
Hey, that is everything. You guys want to
hey.
take the parts out of that? You guys can have those. I don't mind.
Oh, thank you. All right, I grabbed those. Ah! Did not notice you there. That's actually a really good hiding spot.
Here, do you want me to give you what I have from the grinder, and then we can divvy it
And
all
then
up?
We'll divvy it from there.
Ooh, you know, I'm gonna check in with Leo. Leo!
Here's that.
Leo,
Oh,
do you like me?
that's gonna be a little different, but
You know what? Understandable.
whoa, okay. Hey.
Did they leave?
Yes, they did.
Dang it.
Okay. So into thirds. It's too much for me to actually carry. There's two different sets. 2,730 or 24 for each of us.
Wow!
Perfect.
We came
All right,
back
that should be
with-
yours.
8,000, a little over 8,000.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to...
So that's
You might be able to split it and then put half in your backpack, half in your pocket.
Ooh, okay.
always double check glove box because sometimes weird stuff ends up in there. Parking.
Leo, thank you so much for your time today.
What was your rep at?
It's you know, Leo's looking at me being like, you've only got less than 50 stars. But I'm like, you and I both know that's not true.
Yeah.
So I think he just needs to think about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he like looks at you and then he just goes, "You need to take a nap," and then I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes he'll tell you without a nap. Sometimes you gotta take a nap. But
That's all right. I understand. I'm still relatively new.
It will
Yeah,
be
but
over
you're doing
50.
good.
So we do
Yeah.
know you're over 50.
I mean, I've got that eagle eye.
That you do.
Thank you for the training from both of you.
Of course. Anytime.
all right. I just hit up Cloak. We'll see. I'm gonna see if she sold the hub, and then we can
Perfect.
depot the hub.
Incredible. And life will be good. I just remembered I don't my car.
Yeah, you guys
Oh,
need to get dropped
Can
off.
you drop us at the apartment?
Yeah, I can do that.
Cool.
Oh,
Thanks.
thank you.
Because we can grab my car then.
Perf. Trunk time.
I'll get in the trunk.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
I appreciate that.
You did it last time.
Only fair. Well, I would get in it. It is my Nope, there is not. It looks like there should be, but there is not. Is it basically an engine? It looks like it should be a four-seater. It does.
How bizarre would it be if there was, like the people who invented the automobile made it so you had to drive it like a submarine, where you had to like sit in the back like a tank?
Oh yeah, like you have to have like a periscope, and that's the only way you can see. But at that point, then if it's like a tank, you need like 2 to 3 people just to make everything work.
That's too much.
You'd have one person who is driving, another person who's giving directions on where to drive, because otherwise you would be hitting stuff.
Not efficient at all.
Oh, not at all. Here we go.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank you.
You
That
guys
was
be safe.
fun.
You too.
You too.
Do it again sometime.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Kiflam.
Kiflam.
I like it's a lot. Like, Diego seems nice. He also seems very, like, hilariously set in his ways. But that's just also one time, like, meeting him for one time. Yeah, it was, I think the most enjoyable time was after Diego, head popped. Is when Halen had the most enjoyment, because it seems very, like we didn't dive into anything. It just felt kind of awkward. But that's, like, that's the...
Alright, who is that, bro?
Halen?
You met her, bruv.
Hmm?
You met her, bruv.
No.
Alright.
I'm not. I'm just a doctor.
What you said?
It's funny. Like, there's the other war that's happening. Manor, and I don't know who they're fighting with, but anyways, Manor's. Okay. I just don't know if Winduke's on. Yeah, Manor. I can understand thicker accents pretty well, I feel like. I mean, both is true. Halen will also respond no to mattering. It's what he would do. He does not see himself as someone of consequence. Now, we, both me and you know that that's not, in fact, true in the least bit. There's so many in the road around here. So many. It's really listed here. Not what is today. I just want a good, like, high 80 turbo. That's it. I need a high 80 turbo. I need some better tires, and I'll be happy. Get more food, 'cause I'm out of food. would last me for the rest of the thing. But for some reason, I feel like it's already 10 o'clock. It's not even 8. I feel like I have so much I need to catch up on, and I'm not gonna be able to. Like, I know today was the second part of the faceless mission. I just don't know what it involved. I need no.
Okay, here you go. Sydney paper bag.
Perfect.
Hey, what's up? You dyed
Yep.
your hair again. I didn't recognize you.
Yep. I just need 2 glizzies.
Yeah. Are you also doing Uber Eats? There you go. Getting ready.
I'm not. I just
Just
have
hungry.
I just have more drinks than because the taco place opened up today, and their combos are 1 food and 2 drinks.
You know, they're ahead of the curve there, I think.
So, I mean, typically for me, I'll order if I order 5 things of food, I'll order 7 drinks. So, but
Yeah, no, that's smart.
I have
We used to, I don't know, this place used to be better when it was like tots as well, because then you just kind of like get 1 or 2 extra drinks and you set.
Yep, you'd be good on how it is. How have you been today?
Yeah.
Besides
I just
almost.
kind of rolled out of bed, sold the materials that I got the other night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need some more. I didn't know what else to do, so I just kind of manned the booth. Seemed like
Yeah.
there was no other stall open, so
You
you know.
did all the business when people came in.
Yeah, no, we've got a lot of food to sell off, so
That's
that
good.
means Uber Eats and got to have someone behind the counter to sell the food. So
Yep.
it's gonna be me.
Yeah.
How things been for you?
All right. I just did a all day scanning shift, so
Oh shit.
8K materials collectively.
Ah, wow. Okay, you're gonna be a rich man by the end of this.
I mean, if I decide one of these days to just do nothing but Sani, storm to storm, yes.
Yeah, yeah. No, I
Would
can
I also
imagine.
be insane afterwards? Yes.
Yeah, you probably kill your, you know, desire to live.
Mhm.
That would go right out the window. You're always trading something for it, you know, and I feel
Oh yeah.
like the whole process of that is just trading your soul for recyclables, basically.
Mm-hmm. Now, granted, it would be so much money that I would probably halfway through the day have to contact someone to sell off 10,000 materials. Otherwise, I would have 2 full
You could
recyclers.
just put 80K of it in your what, not 80K, 8,000 in your Seminole.
Yep. Yep. Definitely could.
Yeah, I mean, if I was in that situation, I'd definitely just stash my
Mm-hmm.
materials in my bison and pocket somewhere.
Except, you're now the only person who knows I own a Seminole. So
I
that's not my
mean, couldn't
car.
someone just look up on the MDT?
Sure. They want to. How many people do you think will look up me on the MDT?
Uh, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think it's a common practice to check people out, but maybe cops, I guess. But thought they would. I thought they would check. I thought they would check you for pretty much anything, you know.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've gotten a traffic warning now, I think.
What for? Slamming into people in your trash
N-
truck?
No, going like 90 and through, I think, a red light. Um, right, like outside of here. because I was late to a doctor's meeting.
I mean, don't they normally let you go?
They
You're a
did.
doctor as well.
I didn't get a ticket, but I did get a warning.
Oh, okay. No, you're gonna probably get multiple warnings before they decide to actually pin something on you.
Mm.
If your record is clean, they'll
Sometimes.
avoid it. For
I've
me,
heard-
on the other hand, my record is not clean anymore, so they will pin
Yeah, I
traffic
saw.
violations on me
Mm-hmm.
unless you really piss them off, which I doubt you will.
Yeah, I hope not. I mean, right now I'm waiting to hear back from, I think, like 1 or 2. So
Yeah. Have you met? I think it's Anita Gumtree.
no, I haven't.
She's a fun police officer. Interesting one.
Yeah, I've been told to reach out to Bonnie.
I don't know them.
I am very tempted not.
Or just give it a miss.
Yeah, I mean, more it's coming from the same person who's given me a bunch of stuff. I really don't feel like being more influenced by them.
Probably wise. If you're getting this sense of impending doom from relying on one thing for too much,
Not
you might
not
probably
impending
want to lean
doom,
elsewhere.
just too much influence. Like,
Yeah,
at any
that's fair.
point in time, a snap of a finger, and
My customers are coming back in, by the way.
yep, I saw. I'll see you around, Gareth.
Yeah, so you're on here. Hey, welcome back. How can I help?
Funny part is, like, I haven't been hearing my music at all because I have it so low. For the day. I really don't feel like clocking in and clocking out kind of work. It's kind of no, I mean I've been driving all day. In fact, I have to check. I need to check to see what the stats of my car right now. I feel like I need to repair some. Ooh-wee. Yeah. I almost needed 2 across. That's easy. Hi. Ooh. Um. Two things. One, I am gonna buy my hammer right now. Two, I'm gonna go all up them and get my rubber hair. Hilariously that it's Helen who did it, because Halen likes Helen. But also can understand why some people are going to be a little not happy there. Barely have two. Wasn't paying attention.
No, my name's Carlo. Nice to meet you guys.
Alright, bruv. Stay safe.
Not weird whatsoever. Okay. And now. Oh. I'll just head over to Milton's and see if there's. Hello. I think I'm gonna need probably a one across minimum.
Do you want to pop the hood so I can have a look?
Yeah. You're gonna have to check over here by me.
Oh, it's a funky one.
Yeah, it's one of the funky ones.
Probably a 2 across because you're in the 60s.
Okay.
That would be 4,000. I'll just grab the parts.
Yeah. That's what, about 4K? That's gonna be 4,000? Or...
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
4,000. How's your day going?
Been alright. Not as busy as I wanted it to be, but could be worse. How's yours been? Of course, it's probably hard to hear when you're working on the engine.
Yeah, it's alright.
I should ask how what kind of turbos you guys actually sell here. 'Cause I know you said you have 100, but I don't think this thing needs 100.
We have 30s and 40s.
Okay. I think this one needs closer to like mid to upper 80s.
I don't think we have any 80s at the moment.
Okay. I don't think this thing, well, it can get up to really high ranges. There's no other parts in it right now, so.
Hmm.
100 would just be a little too much for the bay.
Fair enough.
Mhm. We will wait, see if it comes around or not. That's great. I actually really liked have that talk. I do think that, much as Naya makes it seem like Duke's a horrible person, I think Halen would get along with Duke quite well. I also think Halen would probably drop a little bit of whispers, like the whispers to him, that would then be shared with Raiders. Hilariously, I think Duke would be interested in helping.
I am just a little bit tired today.
You're good. I very much understand. I think I've been in the city for almost 40 hours in the last 4 days.
Ooh, good fun.
That's funny. See the sign? Supposed to be Milton's mods, but the D fell off, so it's Milton's moles. Unfortunately for me, the mole, that type of mole is 10 to the 26 power, or 23rd power. So there's a lot of Miltons. 10 to the 26, yeah. 2 times 10 to the 26. I forget the exact number, which is sad. I used to have that like block.
There we go.
Right? Much. I realized I was like, I haven't had this checked out in almost a month. It was probably about time.
It was definitely about time.
And then I saw it was 60s, and I was like, oh, I overdid that a little bit.
I look just a little.
Not like I was racing or anything, so it's not too bad. But thank you again. Appreciate it.
All right. You have a good one.
You too. Hopefully it gets a little bit better for you.
Hopefully.
The funny thing is, if I like go like, hey, I want tier 2 stuff. Oh, this is minor. We're not minor, SOB. I do not feel like that. I need to put this camera away. Where did I put the camera? What did I do with the camera? Uh-oh. Did it just poof? It just poofed. Let's go back in the VOD real quick. Really bad. Where it was. In the car. Oh, right there. I'd be really upset if it just like disappeared. Places I can check. Back here. Yeah, I never got it. I bought it and never. Did I buy it or did I not have enough money? Might not have. No, I had enough money. I had 5K. No, I didn't. I didn't have enough money, so I didn't buy it. That makes more sense. I think I didn't. Get enough money anyways, just in case. Thought I did. Have I taken? Go 5K. If I had it, I did. I didn't have the money. I just like this. It's like the fact that I could have just moved away with 5K. I mean, it isn't a lot, grand scheme of things, but it's still annoying. Got it. That was scary. Funny thing is, right now, I need another storage box. I do not have a place to put the storage. Around. Look at these costs. And this should actually technically stay in. So I wish I could throw that away. That would just be nice to toss. Have 8, 12 spaces. 7 camera. For everything. But if I can maintain 6 cameras, that's mainly what I want. 6 cameras. I'll get away with less. Prefer 6. Get the farthest ones. I do the event. Stop that. Get the bench also have. That might be desktop computer. Situation doesn't involve Halen whatsoever, but I like is on fire. Oh, Calcion. Anyways, it's a very like yeah, I like on fire a lot. I wish I had more interactions with fire. I think it would be really funny. There's a little bit of like the very first when I was first a doctor and I dealt with on fire. I confronted on fire like 3 times, and I wanted to keep doing it. Like I wanted it to be a regular thing. Yeah. Oh, and you like he's given the reason. He's given the reason to many people. Oh yeah, Halen's all about like being Baltimore's people be healthy and like So he's like, why do you want to feed them? He's like, you need to get bigger. And I'm like, okay, well, muscles weighs more than fat, so that you should train them. And she's like, no, they need to get bigger. And I'm just like, it doesn't make sense. You should want them to get tougher, and then you can. And she's like, well, because then I can get better, and if I'm strong, then I can, I can do more. And I'm like, what happens if you make them, stronger? Then you can just, then you don't have to carry them. Can actually help you. She's like, no. Just like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. The entire characterization just doesn't work if you're just like, no. Yeah, and I'm just like, but you can't. What happens if you're down? Someone has to lift you. And she's like, I won't go down. And I'm like, yeah, but if you do, it's an ambush. Right? You didn't see it. No one saw it. You go down first. Who's gonna lift you? Who's gonna lift who then? Are you gonna lift them? You can't. You're down. You're unconscious. You're not responsive. Who's gonna save your life? And she just moved on. She just disengaged. And I was just like, I think the Krim that I have in mind would in some ways be infatuated with her. To the point where Lisa gets that point. He would light himself on fire and be happy because she is looking at him. Super messed up. But I was thinking about it and I'm like, oh my god, he would so do that. Such a sin. It's such a, like, I need her attention. I was just laughing at that. Yeah. I want you just to stare at me. The only way you will stare at me, and only me, is if I'm burning. Oh man, I can even think of the cheesy pickup lines too. Oh, he's so corny. Oh no, no. You won't look at me, but I will. For you, I will be on fire. Bite myself in. It still won't equal the burning of my passion for you. Hot, hot. Oh god. Oh god. It's burning. Yeah. It's so cringe. So cringe. It would be so good. Huh? No, 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 no. I would still be burning. She wouldn't come to until after I stopped burning. And she will have heard zero of what I said. Get up, right? Maybe. She would be have that work out for you, and like you looked at me, you stared at me. I think I count this as an absolute win. Characterization of this guy is amazing. I already have his first name. His last name is one I was going to. Yeah. I was tempted to have his last name be Jetsang. For all the cargo shipping people. His last name. Because he is the son of the head of the company. And so the entire thing is he He's sent here to Los Santos as a form of punishment because he is too entitled. He doesn't understand how the world works. But he has been sheltered his entire life. He's had people to do everything for him, even when he didn't want that to happen. Now that he's here and there's no one to boss him around, no one to tell him what can and can't do, he goes crazy. I mean, he becomes an adrenaline junkie. He wants to do whatever is fun, whatever he finds fun, whatever he finds exhilarating. He doesn't care. Because once he leaves the city, he has money and wealth again. Does he care? The city is his release, and I wanted it to, like, he comes out like once a week for a little bit until he like really joins a gang or something, and then he starts showing up more often because he's acting out more often at home, and it's just getting worse and worse. But it's not getting worse, but he's like improving slightly. That was dangerous. If I hit any of them, I was dead. The shot. Yeah, so he he's behaving more at home and being able to focus more because he's able to get everything out in the city. I think that's just, I think that would be a very good time. That's my idea for a Krim character. Just like do whatever the fuck you want whenever you want. First time he gets in a police shit, he's gonna be so like stuck on that. And he will be like, because there is a part of me that really wants to be a driver in GTA. I like the driving in this a little bit, like quite a bit. It's relatively simplistic, but it has enough nuance that like the drivers are going to get away, we're going to catch up. Alternatively, he also end up like getting a ride along with the police because like someone sets it up. Kind of like a look at this adrenaline rush, and he turns into a police officer. Would also be hilarious. That would easily, again, see him being like on fire, sergeant on fire. When are you getting off duty? Okay. And then just immediately she goes 42, he goes 42 and follows her. It's like a lost puppy. Just over and over and over again. It would be funny. I think it would be great. Of course, before that would ever happen, I would make sure it's okay with her. Because some people are gonna find that and just like overbearing. I don't want that. I don't want to ruin time. I don't know if those barrels explode. We'll find out. There's like 5 things here that explode. That explodes, that explodes, that really explodes. At this point in time, I'm also disappointed that I wasn't able to like get close with any gangs. Like Hades, I think closest Halen's gotten to something. But even then, it's distant. I was hoping he would like find kind of a love interest in the city. I think it would be an interesting dichotomy that he would have to then do. I think it's interesting. I always find like relationship art to be really interesting. It's how you really find out what a character values. Whether that's through friendship or like romantic relationship, like you find out what they care about truly when you delve into that aspect. His characters do surprise you. The namesake of Halen, he never got into a relationship because he was one enamored with his partner. Yeah. I've had like a full-on real-life conversation with Garrett's character, like Garrett's player, on chat outside of roleplay. Oh, what we do, which is great. Like, I very much enjoy that. I'm still waiting to find someone who is as much of a strategy nerd as I am. I haven't found it, but it's not an if, it's a when. I think the hilarious part is if I ever get the other thing going, or if I get the whole Whisper Art thing going, it would be very quick. I have a feeling. That's a very interesting game. Types of games to play. Also, like, you should probably start thinking about trying to go back to sleep. There's less than 100 people around, that would be one. Hey, one of the things is you gotta look out for yourself. I had many friends who like me and stay up too late, and I have to constantly say, go to bed. Be responsible for your own health. Always fun. Yeah, that's called insomnia. Or if you don't wake up for 4 hours. That is. Oh, that's. Did not serve.
Are you here?
I have like sleep apnea. Also, usually cause why you don't sleep all that well. High cortisol levels, like stress, pretty low now. Depression can make you sleep too much, enough. Things that go into it. Eating enough, drinking enough water. It plays a role. They suck sometimes. I have days in which last night, or not last night, the night before, Friday into Saturday, I slept maybe 3 hours. I have said I slept 5 and I was like, you're lying. I was up the time you said I was asleep. I remember checking the phone. I mean, that's another thing that can happen. Like body expectations. You get into an unhealthy habit and it's hard for your body to get out of it. I know for me, right now, I need carbo. But again, happened in like years, constantly injured. And now I'm finally not injured and haven't been for years. So it's been less than 9 months. 9 months might be generous, and it's been 6. Still am not, like, I still keep talking myself out of going. But I know if I do, I will feel way better. One of my goals is to get back to like a sub 8-minute mile. I would like to go back to at least that. Nowhere near where it used to be. I used to be able to do a sub 6. But I'm never getting back to that. That's a pipe dream. I'd love to get to like below an 8. The last time I did it, I think I hit like 9:30. Which still isn't horrible, but it felt slow. If you walk a mile, you'll do it about 13 to 14, depending upon your walk. Like 13 to 16 minutes is the top end. At a walk. You know, because I would run almost 2 miles by the time one of my friends in high school would walk. It was because I wanted to do that. Teachers were always like, just run it again. Okay. First time. The first time one of the PE teachers said, then run it again if you had some, if you're bored. I was like, okay, and then went and started running. They're like, I didn't eat. Oh, okay, well, you've already done a quarter of a mile. This will just finish it. Me and a couple of friends broke the pacer test. They were having 2 pacers. We broke the recording. Or like the recording didn't keep going. Can't remember what the end time was. We did. I do remember it starting over at 1. And we're like, wait, what? Yeah, so presidential fitness tests. Did they do pacers? Oh, they did pacers for this. We only had to do presidential fitness in our junior year. So only time we had to do that. very fittingly laughable. Oh, see, I couldn't lift. The pull-ups and push-ups almost did me in. Oh. I could leg press about 400. I couldn't. I could barely lift the 15-pound bar to do like reps. Like one semester, and let's just say I did very little weight training by the end of it. Teacher didn't care. Like, I was really just doing. I was doing a lot of biceps and tricep, like motions, because like my arms are too fast. Comparatively to the rest of my body, my arms are both tiny. All of my weight, like muscle and fat, directly to legs, abdomen, where it all went. As we go. almost threw out. I forgot to put that back up. Out of the bus. Kind of funny today. I had to try and push a Peppo's viewers. Because I was in right when Peppo was starting his stream. He does crosswords. And I love puzzles, so I was watching him do just the puzzles, and then when he was actually going to start, I was getting off. And so, like, we finished, and as he was finishing, he was like, oh, wait a little bit, and just kind of chat. It was like, he was like, yeah, I'm going to have to go on, and, well, do some of this stuff. And I was like, oh, yeah, I also have to get on. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff I have to do today, and a lot of it's carrying over from yesterday. I was like, oh, really? Who do you play? And I'm like, I want to just say Whisper. I want to, but I can't because that's meta knowledge. And again, like normal, no meta's allowed. So I was just like, Halen, I'm a doctor. That's who I play. If I say Whisper, that's meta. And oh, dude, it's so tempting because like he had the day before with he had basically a talk with his chat about because there was a couple people in his chat who were like, oh, like this guy doesn't have anything, like there's nothing, he has no power, right? He has nothing of substance. I'm like, there's no way for me to show Edgar the social web that I've made. Halen doesn't trust Edgar. Edgar's not in that section of the group that is being made. It's not his thing. And like, so I couldn't, like, you know, for Nino, I'm seeing it is because Nino is part of the information section. I'm getting information from Nino, and it's not like him contributing directly to the web. It's him just, you know, me asking questions and him giving responses. He asks me questions, we'll get responses. That's how that works. He hasn't asked any questions yet. But I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for when Nino comes asking. Because he will. Most definitely will. Problem is, I'm probably not going to have an answer. I don't have rapport with for that many people. But the potential, Nino and like Medi, saw the potential. Where the oh my god, this is real clip that I made is for. It's like, if this gets fully developed, This is a weapon. This is one of the biggest weapons that you can hold in the server. Being able to show that someone is talking to someone else from a different game, and if you have proven yourself over and over again that what you say is true, it's deadly. Like that's just okay, I want this person gone, snap my fingers, tell someone, like tell a higher up, this is what's going on, and like, oh, okay, we'll handle it. And boom, problem is solved one way from one group or for another. So like, Peppa would see it, but Peppa would see it too and be like, oh, this is a lot. But like that's Peppo. Edgar would see it and just be like, this is an issue. This can't keep happening. This needs to be stopped. Right? That is Edgar's thought. Would be Edgar's thought. And then Edgar makes a lot of deals. Edgar talks to a lot of people. And the same thing would happen with some of the other gangs. Some gangs, like Hades, wouldn't care. Wouldn't see it and be like, we can use them. Other gang, and Hydra as well. Hydra would probably also be. They're big enough that they're like, we don't no one's gonna do anything bad. But you get smaller gangs. Gorillas, which it doesn't even know exists yet, because no one's told them. And the Gorillas are one of those gangs that don't have gorillas. They're a gang. They're they'll see that as a threat. They'd see it. So like, who gets to know that this thing exists? It has to be done carefully, and it has to be in a way that doesn't frighten anyone. But it will frighten some. Still. I mean, it might potentially frighten the bigger gangs because they're like, we don't want people knowing this. That's where, like, I think a lot of people like going back to the whole Peppo thing, like his chat saying he has nothing of substance. Like, true, I don't have anything of substance because it is something I've made up and something I'm trying to put out into this world that we're collectively making to see if it holds up. Great. If it doesn't, okay, that's just the way it works. but nothing in the game. Like, everything's made up. Nothing's physical in this game. Like even like what's the story for heists? They're just heists. Like whatever. It makes a lot of sense. It's a mime. That's your own world, bud. Yeah, he basically, Peppo basically was like, all like, I'm going to go this the entire way, as far as it can go, because that's, you know, that's what I would like to do. And it was like, oh, that's very, I appreciate it. I didn't get to say it because at the time it wasn't, it's a bod, but like, we very much appreciated it. Like, yeah, this is something new. And something that's just there, and he's like, who knows? It might have a big impact, it might not. But we'll see regardless. I don't know why my message. But for me, a lot of this is I don't have a physical thing yet. But in time, I will. It just has to go right. I can't just make everything happen when I have to have client. I have people who want to invest time into the story to see what happens. And right now I have fun with Wyld. But I want more sets. Those who are about this, like wanting to keep events to see where this completely goes, because their characters are only going to get half this story. The other half is going to be FID related, which I think is cool and different, right? In which you're playing both for and against the story. Typically, you only get to play one side of any story. But in this one, you'll play two. They both. And one's, one's kind of meant to fail. Okay? The FIB is meant to fail. And if the story goes how I want it. But I also need to make sure that I leave room so that it doesn't. That their plan succeeds and people are hurt and punished. And that people get punished. To me, that's also an interesting story. Yeah, no, this system works. And it works because when you have these gangs coming together initially, conflict starts, and the gangs can't participate in because of the conflicts that have started, whether that is because of them, FIB meddling, police meddling, just the admins, whoever. Something happens, causes other things to go wrong. That would still be interesting. Would still be different. I think the funny thing is my physical thing, right now I have nothing. My physical later is huge. My physical is the thing I bring is a storyline that actually has weight or meat in it, instead of just I agree and you agree. And Peppa was also meant, we're coming to an agreement, trying to feel each other out, feel like what's needed. And yeah, to me it's more of the characters are having to either people are trustworthy. And right now, Halen sees it as no, you're not. You're not going to be. And I don't know when you will be. But I at least will tell you up front that that's the way it's going, and not tiptoe around it. Deceive, put up airs. Tell you I don't trust you. Tell you why I don't trust you. And you want to fix that, you earn the trust, and you'll work, and you'll do it. And he did. He earned some. Because he's like, we took your words and we scouted out these ideas. They didn't say what they found. And he didn't. Whisper didn't ask. But if he got that response, that would be like, okay, so you did take this seriously. You did take this.
Necessarily.
That gives more context and more. Okay, you will at least. Part of a big part right now, I'm like, that's a really cool thing that I'm glad you did, like that Edgar did. And I'm also Halen's place that tried to verify it on his own, right? Tried to verify everything. Verify what was said. A big green check mark for Halen. Tried to figure it out yourself. You tried to find something. Make what I said real. There wasn't anything. I think what I do If I make the FIB character, I might put in Bruno. Okay, but I need to start making with the code. It's a journal, but it's coded, like encoded. You can't make heads or tails. And just, it's there every single day. And so long as it's there, I'll end up doing. So that I might make a character, make the FIB character. And then, yeah, I'll maybe, get the folder for the, journal and make some notes of that, actually happening. And that goes and that'll be in the FIB builder. And now that has like, there is a little bit of weight. I'll probably do it tomorrow and not today. Ooh. Oh, that's bad. Keep up. That's all of his. God. very easily. Eloquent. Funny. Expected it to be the lighthouse, guiding feet. Maybe get you wrong. God for the dead. The dead. For the sunrise every day instead of the end of the day. Not funny. Like, an ironic entity that might not even exist. Because we're on. I might meet you very soon. Wherever you. I hope it's not for a while. In this city, what's about to happen? We're gonna painted. Have to see actually me. Those who get to tag it up. Or the god of death. Might be getting very busy. The god for death. Let me know if you need a helping hand. All done.